Hello everybody, and welcome back to this wonderfully wet March day here on Iowa Plains for another episode of the Zero to Hero Challenge. I'll give you guys a quick brief run through of what's been going on. So if you've been checking the Farming Simulator Challenges page, you'll see my progress so far. Kind of wanting to get everything all set up and ready to go before making more videos. That way I've got content to do. These contracts, some of the fields are so big that it just takes an age to do. So we'll start off in this shed over here. So I managed to pay the loan off, took out more money from the loan and found some more collectibles. So I bought the Vario 930 Fent here. This one here is still on loan. I've had this on loan since pretty much the beginning of starting this challenge. I bought one of these bags here. This is the Lizard Goods Global Goods Transport bag. I could not remember the name of this, so I put it up on the Discord, and thanks to Towboat for letting me know what that is. I really appreciate that. These bags are ideal for doing the large harvesting contracts. Over here I bought myself a trailer, which is this one right here. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Kaweco. And also bought this water tanker here. Would probably do for milk as well, but I'm using it for water for the general purpose of what I'm going to show you next. The Manure Factory, I actually put this in because I'm going to be doing greenhouses which take manure. So I put that in, and that is quite full of manure at the moment. So doing the contracts, I've been putting the excess that I've been allowed to keep here. So you can see oats 28,000 litres, sorghum 17,000, and corn 20,000. So if we go down to the production lines, you can see all my greenhouses here. I haven't even actually really done anything with them yet. Silage is being made from the grass, which I mowed up from the field behind the soybeans, which will then be moved over to the mini biogas plant. Manure, 400,000 litres. I've still got plenty straw in there, so I'm going to need to remove that, and I'll move that over to the silo, bunker, should I say. So we'll nip across to the other part of the yard, which I bought. And I've also bought field 10, which is just up the top there. That's got wheat in it, so that's going to be handy for more straw. So what I'm going to do is turn them into straw bales, and the idea is in this shed here I'm going to put the bales, generally just to keep everything all dry. So like hay bales, straw bales, and any seeds or fertilizer bags that I get, stuff can be stored in here, which would be really nice. And over here we've got the greenhouses. I've got 4 of them at the moment. I wanted to put more down, but I'm putting 4 down at the moment. So the 4 of them, I've got the water distributor with 60,000 litres of water in it. Yeah, it's filling up all the greenhouses at the moment. And this is where I'm going to put the manure. I'm hoping that when I put the manure in here it doesn't disappear. That's usually a trigger for loading and unloading. So that's how it's sitting at the moment. Not done any more contracts yet, because, as I say, the contracts, depending on the size of the fields, take an age to do. I know it was one field I was doing took over 2.5 hours to do in real time, so it can be very, very challenging. So we nip over to the other area that I've got. Also down here, in this area here where the trees are, I've knocked out most of these trees and sold that as well. So we nip over to the old slurry yard. So I've got that for selling the digestate, which is made in the biogas plant. Doesn't hold a heck of a lot, but it holds enough to keep you going. And also the fermenting silo. I really want to empty this fermenting silo and move it back a little bit. So for the soybeans, we are still growing. We are almost there, ready for that. If we check the PDA, we're right on the dark green on that, and on our field here we're right on the dark green on that also. So as it stands with the challenge, might need to get the rules up again, but I paid off the debt, so I'm able to get more money loaned out. So obviously to complete the challenge I'll have to pay all that off, or it'll need to be on zero, so I'll not have any debt at all. So if we could get just bear with me a moment and I'll get the rules up, if I can remember the rules. Let's see what we've got here. Right, okay, so for the stages you've got to pay off the debt, which I've done, so that's stage 1 is done. So now I've got to buy both the main farm plots, which I've done, and I've got to put a house, shed and silo, which I've done, and 1 animal pen. So I need to get an animal pen and then finish stage 3, which is to become $1 million or £1 million farmer. So we're pretty much there, so I'll need to get a couple more bits of equipment. I want to get jump over here. I want to get a harvester as well, which will be ideal for helping with the contracts as well. Just get out of the rain. Ideally I really want to get the Colossus harvester, because it is an absolute monster of a harvester, which is this one right here. It only holds 15,000 litres there, but 72,600 with the extension. And I have an idea of what kind of colours I want to do this in as well, so that's going to be interesting. That's going to be about 351,000 almost for that. And then I've got to get the header for it, which is 72,000. The only downside is we don't have this header with the tool height mod, so it's going to be a basic slow process, but I get much more in the tank, so I can excuse me, harvest more of the field without having to worry about emptying frequently, so to speak. I'll just shut this door down. So yeah, this rain's going to be on all day pretty much. I'm going to have to buy seeds, and oh, I don't even know why I closed that door, because I'm going to need that open. We're going to take this fella and we're going to get the manure out of there and put it into the manure heap storage area, or we'll start filling up the greenhouses first. So we'll get this fella hooked up. We can get the production carrying on with the manure. So I hope everybody's been enjoying the challenge so far. I know I have. I thought this took manure. This one did say, trailer did say it took manure. Hold on one moment. Am I not thinking straight here? Where is it? Where is it? No, that one doesn't. That's, oh, I made them, oh, I made a boo-boo there. Oh well, that'll be kept for harvest then. Yeah, okay. I must have picked up the wrong one. Oh, we'll put this one back in the shed. This will be kept for harvest only. If I can get it in the shed. Come on, in you go. There we are. So we'll get this one back in the shed, and I'll go back to the shop and I'll get the proper trailer for the manure. There we go. Right, I'll nip off to the shop and then I will meet you guys back at the farm. Right, welcome back everybody. Finally got the correct trailer. There was a number of trailers that were correct, but I decided to go with this one here. The reason I've gone with this one is if I decided to spread manure on my fields, this trailer can actually be converted into a spreader. So that's quite good. So 45,000 litres of manure. We'll go fill up the greenhouses with manure. See how much they take each. I'm not actually sure what the capacity is. Fitted a water well over there, looking nice and lonely over there. So I'm wanting to attempt to get the cow barn that was originally for Iowa Plains, so that's what I'm wanting to do. That's about 300,000 I think, so it's quite expensive. So yeah, right, let's see if these actually take manure. Maybe I have to activate them first. Oh no, wait, there is triggers there. Triggers a little bit. So what do they actually take? I could have just calculated it from there, but nope. Oh, manure. Oh, 3,150 litres. So we got plenty manure to keep us going for quite some time, I think. Yeah, we've got plenty manure. So I've got to go and buy seeds yet, so that's going to be interesting. Oh, okay. Where's that going? Oh no. The trigger for the manure heap. Oh wow, okay, that trigger for the manure heap's quite big, yeah? Okay, okay, that was not what I expected. Now, how am I going to do that? Ooh. Oh, there we go. So I can get the trigger right on the corner there. That's fine. If I get the trigger right on the corner, it shouldn't pose a problem. There. So that should be all the greenhouses filled up with manure. What is this? 35,000 litres of manure in a greenhouse. Okay, that's strange. What is it? Huh? So how come these two... Oh. So wait a minute. If this was in the middle of them, this would fill them up automatically? Is that what that means? I don't know. It won't even allow me to actually put the manure in there. Well, that is very strange. It's supposed to be a manure heap storage, but for some reason I'm not... Okay, that is very strange. So I'm assuming that... I don't know what to assume, because these two here are only 3,150 litres, and this one here, 38,000. So does that mean that these two here at the front are being supplied by this? Because that's 38,000 litres in there. Well, that is very strange. That's very strange, that. If anybody knows that, I mean, that's telling me what's in the actual silo, the actual holder. Maybe if I turn that round and it's not facing forward, maybe. I don't know. Maybe if I take it all out. Hold on a minute. Hold on. I don't want it to do that. If that's going to be the case, I would probably just put the manure heap over at the... Or would it be beneficial to have it like that? I don't know. Let's take all that out. Seems a bit of a strange setup, that, if it's close enough to the greenhouses. That is very strange. It won't even actually allow me to put the manure in from that trigger. It just allows me to take out. Unload here. Nope, the trigger seems to be over here at the greenhouse. Do you know what? I'm actually going to leave it. I don't want to mess about with it at the moment. It matters not really. Yeah, it's putting the manure in there. That's quite a large trigger. Right, I'm actually not too worried about it at the moment. Now, if I was to turn... So... As I say, I need to get seeds as well for this, so... lettuce on. That's going to tell me it's missing. Lettuce on. Lettuce on. Oh wait, that's for the... Hold on, wrong one. I want the one for manure. Right, perfect. So that's going to tell me they're all... It's got missing ingredients anyway, so I'm not really too worried. And I wonder though if I moved the greenhouses closer, would they say 35,000? So... Who knows? Who knows? So this is pretty much where I'm at the moment, guys. I want to start making videos now that I'm pretty much caught up with. doing what I'm doing. So the whole farm's ready, pretty much ready to go. What I'll probably do is, if I need to do harvesting, I'll probably just hire out a harvester. Probably be an easier option. I might actually attempt to rent out the Colossus and maybe keep that on rent for a while to get the money up. So we'll see how it goes. It's not a drop-off point anyway. I've just realised that the icon for the manure heap is not a drop-off. It's a pickup. So it's just about finding the correct the trigger which is used by a greenhouse. So yeah, I think I figured this one out, that if I put this manure heap storage next to the cow barn, that would fill up with manure. I'm actually using the greenhouse to do it, to fill it up, which is very strange. Yep, it's filling it. So that is very strange. I've not seen that before. Managing to fill up a manure heap from a greenhouse. So there's something new for you guys if you didn't know that one. Yeah. So yeah, I think I'll probably just leave it here just now, guys. I don't think there's anything else I really need to talk about, but I'm pretty much on the ball with everything so far. So probably just take this trailer into this shed for the time being. It's raining inside my shed. No, actually no, I want to... There's a good point as well. I don't know how big the Colossus is, the Colossus harvester, but will I get it into that shed? Would it be too tall maybe? I don't know. So I just got to remember which one's the manure and which one's for the... There we go. Turn that off. So as I say, I'll probably get another one of these bags. I might get another one of these for helping with the harvest contracts, which will be very, very handy. My own fields, I'll just use the trailer. I don't want to, you know, it's just to try and save time doing the contracts. So I'm going to leave it here, guys. So if you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like. It doesn't cost anything, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified of all my uploads, and please share with your friends and family. So I wish you all a good day, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are, and until next time, bye for now.